Does it actually taste like flowers?
Well, I mean, elderflower, a bit, yeah. I mean, it has that kind of feel that like my mom didn't recognize it until I told it, but when you know, it's definitely there. Like when you know it's elderflower, you know it, then you can taste it. But if you don't, it might be a bit hard to recognize.
Yeah, elderflower has a pretty specific taste.
Tastes like the eldritch gods.
Yeah, it's not really that terrible, but yeah.
It's the best thing to make juice out of. I think everyone disagrees.
And we're judging you.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
That's probably a good thing.
About elderflower and what you can make out of it, including Fanta.
Right. Probably isn't a single bit of elderflower in the Fanta.
Nope. It remotely tastes like it. And it's quite good. But it's even better if it's just juice.
Well, I think everyone are here now, right?
Well, we're Philippeless.
If you're not here, then say so. Oh, yeah, I can see.
Someone being Philip to say something.
Well, he updated his character earlier, so I assume he'll be here. But I guess we just need to give him a kick.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say give him a kiss. But, kick, kiss. Whatever.
Well, isn't it just about the same? It's physical contact.
That's a very sad commentary on your life. I go to bars just to get beaten up so someone will touch me.
Oh no. But he's now in Roll20.
He's been there for a while.
There's too many people in there to recognize.
Roll20 also thinks there's too many people.
Do you think for people that use their webcams, it's like there are currently too many people in chat?
I forgot I wrote disappointment on Althea's sheet on the occupation.
Amazing.
I totally forgot that.
That's a good description, isn't it?
That's mean.
Isn't it the way that she describes herself?
Yes.
I think I originally for that out on the height. I just wrote not enough.
Well, anyone want to give the summary of last week? We can do that while waiting for Philip.
We got horses and a gecko.
Yes, and an elk.
And an elk. Oh, yeah.
And Oscar was named.
Yeah.
I think the only one who gets the reference is Axel. Actually, maybe not. Do you watch Rolford's D&D show?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were actually one of the few people who did, besides
No.
me.
I watch. I try to keep up the Shadowrun, but I missed a couple of episodes on the Sunday, and now I just watch them on YouTube.
Hey, look, a wizard.
Hey, Philip.
Hi.
Yeah, we went from talking about lizards to talking about lizards.
Yeah, well, you had just mentioned the thing about buying horses and elks and geckos. What happened then?
We started moving towards the swamp, and on our way, we met a weird little girl who invited us to her home because she has no sense of danger, stranger danger.
You don't need a sense of stranger danger when there are a bunch of invisible people who are pointing at anyone that might threaten you. And you only really met her because her familiar was like kissing at you first, and then you followed it.
Yep.
It's a good thing we didn't need it.
And apparently, she and her father were of the formerly royal family who were overthrown by other people, and we sort of made friends with them.
Yeah, they lived behind an illusion barrier that kept their home secret. And yeah, the girl was like, yeah, we can trust these. And the entire group were like face palming and we're like, what? You also made an arrangement that if you liberated the Gripbreed, they could stay behind that secret.
Yeah, they could stay on the Lord's estate, and in return, we would provide extra security, food.
So after that, you continued on your journey, and then after a while, in the distance, you saw a camp, and stealthily, you like stealthed it so much that nobody saw you, and you just ran around everywhere and checked everything.
It was a proper ghost recon.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
And Cornelius's invisibility helped a lot.
Yes.
It was like how incompetent the guards were at the camp at Hogan's Heroes. A little bit of the Great Escape mixed in there.
I think it was like Assassin's Creed that like, especially when I went, because they just gave up. It's like the same fox and they just gave up. Multiple times.
Well, you were just a curious fox.
That is true. They were hungry.
Yeah, but eventually you had scouted like everything on this side, and that was when you struck, and you fought two necromancers at the same time, two different people, and others engaged elsewhere, and it turned into like one large carnage over all of the map.
Pretty much.
And yeah, zombies went crazy because they got uncontrolled because the masters died, and then they turned on the slavers, and the Gribbly fled, and in the end, somehow everything died except the Gripply and you.
And we all lived happily ever after. The end.
Uh, yeah, close. We also had Willop meet his beloved, Penelope.
Yes.
And then he got kind of surprised when the healer of the tribe told him that, well, it was foreseen by the gods, and
I
that
got a
was
little
the reason
pissed.
that was the reason they had surrendered, because they knew that Willop had to go on this journey in order to become the great guardian that could help save Cheliax, the one that could bring change. And Willop was like, "What?"
Probably more like Ruby.
Yeah, that too.
Really?
And yeah, then he coughed up some amulet that he had swallowed and handed it over to Willop.
It literally coughed up.
Yeah, you might want to go watch that, by the way.
I put it on immediately.
Oh, okay. And yeah, then there was talk about you having a great party and Willop getting married and everyone having fun and being happy. And that was kind of where we ended last time.
Yeah, so with all the Gripplies gathered around, I'm gonna start. Well, first of all, I'm gonna go off and get my gecko. And I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna ride it kind of into the central mass of the Gripplies, but then I'm gonna have it stand up on its back paws. And I'm gonna climb to the top of its head, and I'm gonna start barking out more of that raptor sounding language. And when I stop talking, all the Gripplies just raise their arms and start flailing them like Kermit the Frog, and they're cheering. And then they start running off ahead of us into the woods as they arm themselves.
I'm sorry, I just can't get the sound of Kermit out of my head now.
Yes, like 50 Kermits.
They're just looking at you slightly confused.
I will explain that I have called the Great Hunt.
You might have wanted to, warn us first.
Oh, well. Everyone's gathering stuff for the feast. We should join them.
What the frick are you hunting?
The biggest thing we can find.
That's a bad idea.
I'm down for that.
It's still a bad idea. I didn't say I would want to join, but I'm just putting it out.
Just protect Oscar. You know, he might be the biggest thing you can find. Or my horse. Or your elk.
Yeah,
The
it's
elk.
actually
like-
probably the elk.
I'll
those
bark
are
out a
off
couple
limits.
orders to not kill the mounts.
I will give you some glaring eyes to some Gripplies that are trying to sneak up.
Or the fox. I'm hoping there's something bigger than a fox in the swamp.
Or the big cat.
Or the big cat.
I'm just adding these on as addendum.
Or my brother.
Right. Because A, I don't think they would hunt me, and B, do you really think they would succeed?
I think you could just say boo.
It's like that time in India when they had 50 midgets face a lion, and it just turned out to be a lion killing 50 midgets.
But why?
I don't know.
Against
Oh dear.
Someone thought it would be a good idea.
okay.
People are strange.
Mhm.
Some people in Galarian are stranger.
Well, we just witnessed 50 frogs running out into the woods making Kermit noises.
So, anybody want to join me on the hunt?
I'll come.
Got my bow ready.
I'm not a hunter.
Same here.
Yeah, Faircath and Shadow probably are already hunting.
This will be fun.
I'm also not gonna.
I mean, hunting is a noble sport and all. I just never got into it.
So I'm taking anybody that's willing hunting with me.
I'm leaving my elk, which is now named Jorma. It's a thing in Finnish. And I'm leaving him into the camp, jumping into fox form and jumping onto Fergat's shoulder.
Oh, we just need a dire gorilla and name it Jaramba.
No.
No, we really don't. Because it will get shot immediately.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, but I don't. If we have it, I don't want it to get shot. That's why we're not. I'm
Just-
down with the dire gorilla, just like not naming it Charambe or
Yeah,
Charambe.
just a meme-free day. That's all I ask.
No.
Not on the internet. I'm sorry. But yeah.
I will be spending the day retraining, as I have already started.
Well, you're retraining. For those who are going on the hunt, give me a survival.
Do I get my Slayer thingy?
What Slayer thingy?
Let me find it from my Basilion things. Track Slayer adds half his level minimum 1 to survival skills to check survival skill checks made to follow tracks.
No.
Okay. Stupid monitor, stop dying. Seriously, monitor.
I think you need to check your HDMI cable.
Nope. I know exactly what's wrong with it. I just don't have the money to fix it. It's not the HDMI cable. I have changed them. Yeah, it's the capacitors in the actual screen. Which means that I would either have to open it up or buy a new one.
Well, as you are out hunting, you kind of like split up into smaller groups, looking for something. And after a few hours, Faircath, you notice this is a swampy area, but you still notice some tracks that are quite large. At first, you wouldn't have thought they were tracks, but you realize they are.
They're so large they don't seem like tracks? Or they're just weird?
It's just Godzilla.
Don't go hunting for that.
But that's the whole point.
I go to wait up. I go up to wait up. How big are we talking? And I point to the tracks.
I say that'll do. That'll do.
Actually, I have a feeling that it's not really that much Latin in you. It seems like maybe lizard tracks.
How heavy of a lizard?
Quite heavy.
Yes, I think this is the beast we're after.
I'm just gonna pop into human form. Like, you're fine with eating lizard?
I'm not a lizard.
Mm,
How
okay.
dare you? I don't
I
have a
didn't
tail.
call you a lizard. It's still a bit weird.
Do I look like I was hatched out of a leathery egg?
Yes.
Well,
You're not a character, but
I'm just gonna pop into. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna spell for tracks, and then I pop into fox form. Can we follow them?
Yeah, that's quite easy. Now that the other see the tracks, then Tadao will also be able to follow them because of his bonuses. And
So-
it's quite easy for Faircut, of course.
So survival check.
No, there's no need for survival.
Okay.
But you follow them for like 30 minutes, and then you come to. It's like a small bog swamp, I guess it's called. No, not. You know, there's like a watering hole, a lake, a tiny one. You have a feeling that this is where animals go to drink.
okay,
You have
somebody
a
go over to the edge and put your mouth in like you're gonna take a sip.
and yeah,
I'll go do that.
yeah, you have a
Oh
feeling
God.
that it's. You have a feeling that it's fresh water.
I'm gonna try to stop Tadao from actually drinking out of the thing.
I'm just like getting there and sniffing the water. It sniff weird.
Yeah, give me a reflex.
Oh,
It sniffs so weird that it bites back.
I just out of curiosity against something else or against Willop.
Against something else.
Okay. This is why you have the agile one. Find it. I actually have not entered it correctly, which means
And you are in Fox form, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually haven't entered it correctly in Paddington sheet, but I have a +9.
Yeah. Well, suddenly from nowhere, there's this reptile head coming from the water, as if it's trying to bite at you.
Okay, does it miss?
Yeah, it misses.
I run into the nearest bush.
And yeah, now you can see that it is black. It has scales, a pair of wings, and 4 legs, claws, and it has green eyes and looks hungrily at you.
I'm hiding into the. I'm hiding into the like. Into the foods, so it can't see me.
I look to hide as well.
Well, Give me stealth, everyone. And anyone wants to find out what this is? Those give me an arcana. Yeah, Willip doesn't know.
Can you roll that untrained?
No, it's a bit higher. Oh my god.
But they're checking at our stealth rolls.
Yeah,
That's what you get when you have like a panther and a kitchen rogue like person.
And a frogman in a swamp.
Yeah. I like how
yeah, it notices the frogman and the shadow.
Jesus.
Oh, takeout delivery?
Oh god, it can talk.
Yeah,
There's that internal monologue.
no, it can actually talk. How nice to come to me.
Blow dart.
Well, you get a free shot and then we go to initiative.
Yeah, I was about to say I took a shot as well.
I'm not. 1, I'm a fox. 2, I'm not throwing my 75 gold weapons.
Yeah, that one just hits its scales and just seems to hang there without penetrating. So, yeah, initiative.
I have fox initiative. Yay!
Oh, yeah.
I might be stealthy, but I'm slow in attacking.
Why is the food attacking back?
I like how you rolled a crit, but then the crit confirm was a 1.
Averages.
Yes.
Oh, you attacked?
Oh, me? No, not yet.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, I was
Focus
attacking at the same time as.
Yeah, that one definitely hit it.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
would-
pretend the arrow is my dart.
you're just like wondering how the hell did it become that big?
Oh, it's not. It's only medium sized. It's about the same size as human.
No, I meant the arrow. But yes, I would be popping into human form, and I would like to stay in a bush, but near enough that I can do a charge at it next turn. Is there place?
Yeah, where you are now, it's already possible.
Okay. Do I need to roll a stealth to stay stealth, or
Yeah.
yeah? because I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't charge on the same turn as I do it.
As you do what?
Pop into human.
You can actually, because it's you're not moving, it's a move equivalent action. Yeah, the charge is at half.
Yeah, actually, it's not even a move action. It's a standard action for me because I don't have the fast.
Then you can't.
Yeah. Hi, dragon. Hello.
Yeah, it looks in your direction and checks you out. Oh, even more meat.
I wave. I just said I'm a small thing to eat.
Aren't you medium?
Yeah, I am. But I was
Well-
trying it just a second ago.
Yeah, but tiny is Willop is like tiny. He's
I'm like gnome
much
size.
smaller than you.
Listen.
Well, then it's Willop.
Yeah, blow dart down. I miss wildly.
You do remember that blow dart also only does 1 damage.
Yeah, but it also takes a minute for me to transform, and I already said I was de-transformed.
As a second level spell, then you have Summon Eidolon.
Yeah.
Then you could do that. Then you go into that form instantly. Although, of course, it only lasts 1 minute per level, I think. But hopefully 5 minutes should be enough to take it down.
If that thing exists in 5 minutes, we're not existing or not here.
Yeah, I can summon my Eidolon.
Oh, that's Summon Monster. That's actually a spell called Summon Eidolon. But yeah, you can summon monster too.
But I want Eidolon.
Yeah, then you should think of getting that spell. If you didn't have it already. Let me just check. Oh, you decided to get haste and detect thoughts instead. Didn't you get a spell at 5th level, I think? Yeah. We'll say that you got summon Eidolon there, okay?
Hooray!
So you use an action and transform into the Eidolon. Then it's the dragon's turn. Unless you plan on moving.
No.
Well, it looks back at the Eidolon, which is medium sized, and well, that one does look most fleshy. And then it jumps in and bites
Against who?
against the Eidolon.
Well, you said most fleshy, and it bit the thing that's made out of metal.
It doesn't know that.
Well,
It's about to.
aren't you obviously metal?
Yeah.
It decides to charge in. AC 26.
Missed.
Oh yeah, because idle.
Fagot.
How far away is it?
It's around 20 feet, maybe.
Right, I'm gonna back up a bit as much as I could. Stay in range. What's the terrain like?
Swampy. It's difficult. It's like the feet moves down into the soil.
And I think I'm gonna. When I use summon nature's ally, is it the level that I'm at that I can summon?
That depends. It's a spell, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
a class feature. Yeah, then it's the spell that you have chosen it as. I mean, there's a summon nature's ally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
But that would have to be the level that I'm at, or the level I can cast at.
Yeah, the level you have memorized it as.
So I can use all of them up to my level.
Oh, yeah, you get them all. Then, yeah, you can just choose which spell slot you want to use.
It would have to be level 2. What do I have a level 3? Hang on a sec, sorry.
You have level 1 and 2 spells.
If you had 3, you would be a full caster, which you're not.
Yeah, not even Cornelius has level 3 spells yet.
That's not going to work quite yet, I don't think. So I'm just going to take a full attack. With rapid shot. Oh, but I moved, didn't I? And not.
Yeah, although you could have just taken a 5-foot step back.
Yeah, I'll do that. There's no ball strength on that.
Oh, you cast Bull Strength?
No, there's not. I just have it there to remind myself.
Ah, okay. Well, that hits. And that's 8 damage. Yeah. Anything else?
It's still on the ground, right?
Yeah, you're still on the ground.
But the dragon's still on the ground.
Yeah. Also, Shadow can do something if he wants to.
Yeah, I was going to get him to charge. As long as he's still on the ground.
And actually, all of those miss.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it has a decent AC. Well, ta-da.
From my position, could I charge in a way that that I would be flanking with?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I would do that. Okay. Is it far away from me to wait?
You could get into a position where you could flank with Shadow or
How far away is the close flanking position for me?
around 15 feet.
Okay, so I could take take the smaller charge and take a move action as well, right?
No.
No, isn't just
charge uses up. You can't.
yeah, but can't you do if you move up to your normal speed, you can do the normal. So you can.
Well, you can do a move
action.
action that doesn't take up movement.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm going to inspect the thing. Take a good look at it, and then do the charge.
It's ugly.
Kind of figured. And then I'm doing that. So, I have a +4 to this attack, and it's sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, software. My drivers are like, I am up to date. Thank you. Okay, there it is. That's a +4 to that.
Yeah, it hits.
Let me find the thing.
And you have some sneak attack.
Yep. It's 14 damage. Now, I have to go do a thing. I'll be back. That's my turn. And, yeah, I'm flanking with one of them. Probably Willop. That's my turn.
Well, then it's Willop.
I'm gonna multi-attack this SOB and say it's you who's gonna be dinner. Probably don't pull it
No.
off though.
Yeah, all of those actually hit because you flank.
Nice.
And yeah, roll 1d6.
Damn.
Yeah, that actually does a considerable impact, and as your claws rake down over its body, you can see that blood starts flowing from these deep wounds.
Nicked an artery, yes.
And the dragon, its turn, it realizes that its prey is not just peasants. So it's going to try and fly off. And as it does, it will try to breathe down at you, but that means you all get an attack of opportunity.
Could I use that to try to grab onto it?
Yeah, you can try to grab onto it. Well, Faircath won't get an attack of opportunity, but Shadow will.
Shadow's got +2 because you still got Snake for the ability. So +2 to attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, that hits. The dragon hisses. Well, then, Willip, you should, under your sheet, have a CMB somewhere.
What?
Attacks. Very top. Melee range CMB.
No.
Yeah, you try to hang on to it, but despite your great physical strength, you're just unable to get hold of it. Maybe because your claws are so sharp. Oh, it's still Tadau's turn. Or it's Tadau's attack of opportunity.
He had to get up for a second.
All of a sudden, I got a very old techno song on my head called Popcorn by Hot Butter.
Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Oh my god. Now my brain is just... It's going on repeat. Why did you do that?
Hey, it's better than Crazy Frog.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I actually liked the first Crazy Frog. It's really good.
Yeah, I also like the music video. Although that might just because his tail kind of looked like, you know.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, you need to do an attack of opportunity as the dragon tries to fly off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it met Willop's claws and realized, this is fucking hurting.
Okay. Do I have a +2 to this because it's still studied?
Yeah, and you're still in...
Oh yeah, so that's another whatever the flanking was.
Yeah, that's +2 for flanking.
Okay, that's a +4 then in total. That which actually meant that I would have had actually +6 my earlier attack, but whatever.
Well, you hit.
Okay. And I deal my sneak attack.
Well, there's a dragon, and it looks very injured. It's going to breathe down on Shadow, Tadao, and Willip. You all need to give me a reflex save.
Wow.
hurt.
Um. Well, Faircast didn't need a reflex, but Shadow did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you all succeeded. Yeah, it's not a big area, so it could only reach those who had been in melee with it. And that means you take half of 23, so 12 damage each.
Oh shit.
Isn't it rounded
Ex-
up?
Yeah, I think it's rounded up. Actually, if I remember correctly, Animal Companion gets evasion,
Oh yeah, yeah.
so it takes no damage.
In general, decimals are always rounded down according to Bicep forums.
Oh, okay. 11 damage. Acid, if that matters. I'll eat you all! I'll eat you! And then it's Faircut.
Full attack.
Okay. You're using rapid shot or not?
Yep, rapid shot. God, my computer is so slow.
Well, the first one hits. Tadao, it's now your turn. It's like 20 feet up in the air.
Okay, I will just say Willap throw, become a fox, and climb on Willap. On Willap's hand. Try not to hit the claws.
Do you want to ready an attack?
Can I actually ready an attack?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, then I will ready an attack. If I hit the dragon, well, if Willap hits the dragon with me, I will bite it. I guess try to hang on it as well. Can I actually ready like an action instead of an action
Yeah.
to try to climb on it?
Yeah, you can attempt to like grab onto it.
Yeah, I will ready that.
Well, it's Willop.
I throw the fox.
Well,
I-
make an attack roll with an improvised weapon, so that's a -4 to hit.
I think he only needs to hit the touch AC because I need to only touch
Yeah.
it
So
to try
20.
to climb up.
Well,
Which is
he still hits.
Okay, I will try to attempt and mount this thing.
Well, give me a CMB, I mean.
Uh-oh, I don't like this. Why did I roll a 3?
Yeah, you
Oh,
like hit it and try to catch on with, but its scales are just too hard, and suddenly you find yourself slipping and like dropping 20 feet.
Okay, damn it.
Give me an acrobatics.
Can I try to catch him? Oh no,
Oh,
wait,
wait,
never
actually-
mind.
Actually,
You don't want me to
yeah,
catch you.
Don't. No. Actually, that is A12, but I don't think that matters. So let me quickly find my. Because I had to close roll 20 for a second. I closed both of my sheets, so let me find Paddington shit.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Oh yeah, roll a d6, by the way.
Oh yeah, damage from the fox. What? Or I don't think that's right.
It's still alive.
I don't think this number right. 5 from that.
Just roll your acrobatics.
I'm trying
How
to
hard
get-
can it be?
Because I don't know if the dice is correct.
Yeah, you succeeded. The DC was 10.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Sorry. I still. Yeah. I think this one.
So that means we subtract 10 feet from the fall. So you take damage from a 10 feet fall. Yeah, you take 5 damage as you hit the ground.
Okay.
Then it's the dragon. It's going to fly higher, and then it wants to patch its wounds. But of course, it still takes bleed damage because it hasn't had time to patch the wounds yet. So Willop, roll at a 6.
Yay.
Yeah. Well, you see that it starts to fly up, and then suddenly it's like the wings stop flapping, and then you just see it hang in the air for like 5 seconds, and then you just see it drop down like 50 feet and hit the ground, and you hear the crashing impact.
My plan would have been throw me again. Are we out
Yeah.
of combat?
Yeah, the poor thing had 3 hit points left, and then it bled for 5.
Yay.
I will pop out from Fox form. That was quite successful.
Yeah, I'm going over to the thing.
Should we try and
Yeah.
drag it to the camp?
Yeah, we need to like tie it to a log and then have who's ever the tallest 2 people shoulder
Or I
it.
could chop it up, make it a bit easier.
I kind of like to roast a whole dragon though, right?
Do we know it's a dragon?
Oh yeah.
Oh, goddammit, I could have used my bane. Because I thought I didn't know it's a dragon. But yeah. Which made zero sense to me, but then again my Arcana was 10.
Like a pig roast, but a dragon roast.
I mean, we can... If we all do it, we can drag it.
You can make a sled
then-
or something.
No.
Shadow's pulling on the wing,
Can we all...
not really helping a lot.
Can we all 4 get it moving?
Yeah, it's medium. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the size that Willop in his
So,
form is actually able to just lift it and take it over his shoulders.
Oh,
and...
so it's a baby dragon. We kill the baby dragon.
yeah,
Well-
the baby dragon.
No, not a babe dragon. It was a young one. It was like you killed a 8-year-old kid, something like that.
We might need more dragons.
Some would still call that a baby.
But yeah, actually, give me a perception.
In our defense of killing an 8-year-old, it was a chaotic evil 8-year-old.
Yeah, and it attacked you first.
Well, yeah. Why do I roll so fucking low? I have a plus 10 for fuck's.
Yeah, Willop, you notice that it actually looks like in this watering hole there's like an indentation in down in the water that seems to lead in.
I'm jumping into the water.
Willop, what are you doing?
Wait, what?
Swim, 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 swim.
Willop,
Yeah, you get there quickly. I mean, it's a small.
What is he doing? There was just a dragon there.
yeah. And it was quite small. What if its mummy is in there?
But yeah, you swim down and you can see that it leads like 10 feet in and then it goes upwards.
I go in and I swim up.
Yeah, you get up into a small area that's actually has a bit of air where you can breathe. And you see that there's a chest.
Is it bolted down to anything?
Nope. It's actually half sunken into the ground.
Could I try to pick up the entire chest?
Yeah. It
Uh,
weighs like 50 pounds. It's with your strength, it's not that difficult.
Yeah, I would like to bring that back up to where the dragon was killed. Open it up.
Yeah. As you get up, everyone you can see that he pulls a. It's actually a quite nice chest. Um, it has like ornamentation and stuff. You have a feeling that it might be worth something.
I'm gonna open it up in front of everybody.
Yeah, you also notice that there seems to be something written on it. What languages do people have?
Sylvan and
Not any of any use.
common. Sorry,
Gripply and common.
I mean common and Finnish, because
And what did you say, Farkal?
Just checking. I think just common.
Yeah, there's something written on it, but you're not entirely sure what. And yeah, as you open it, you can see that there seems to be quite a lot of coins in it. And you can see that there are some gemstones spread out amongst it. Then I guess Fairkath is the one who noticed that there seems to be a small stick. And yeah, as you shake it a bit, then Willop will notice that there seems to be something shiny underneath it all.
I will dump out the chest to get at what's at the bottom.
Yeah, there's now a lot of coins on the ground. And yeah, you can see that as you turn it over, a mithril shirt appears.
Ooh.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Okay, you wanna come and help us? You should probably carry
I
that
don't
stuff.
think I need a mithril shirt. As I
Well,
like.
put the stuff back into the box, and we should carry it into the camp.
Okay. I pick up every coin. One by one by one.
I dump them in.
I help.
Got sludge and all sorts on it and just chuck it in the chest.
Well, you bring it all back to the camp.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
not like
that's
we're
it.
the only hunting party out here. Everybody's gonna have something to eat.
Yeah, as we get to the camp and the others see us, I'm like, hey, we killed the dragon.
Yeah, as you get back, you notice that the other Gribbly have actually returned, and they seem to have captured a very large crocodile that they are currently putting on spears and going to roast.
Yep. Nice. So I think we should dig a pit and make some coals, chuck this dragon in it, bury it for a few hours, and then dig it up and eat it.
Heron is dragon eatable.
How much do you know about dragons?
Ooh, probably quite a bit.
I mean, we'll have to gut it first.
Well, Heron, as you hear Willop's suggestion, you start thinking that black dragons are known for being acidic, and if you start eating it, it might actually do some damage to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we have to gut it first.
If I remember correctly, there's no rule about it, but their fluff says that their flesh is poisonous. Because they live in swamps.
Yeah, they're not the best thing to eat.
It's probably
it's
safe
like-
for Gripply.
I think it's about as safe to eat as rotten shark.
Yeah, but there's other things here that you guys could probably eat without dying. That crocodile looks good.
Regardless, I take it tough.
Yeah, Harold probably says this, like, but he can't like quite understand how you found the dragon, and it shows on his perplexed expression.
Yeah, because we have like the little sled, it's got the dragon and the chest on it.
Yeah, Tadao, the Gribbly are like, wow.
Not bad.
Like a bunch of Kermit hands. Pretty much any time you address the Gripply crowd, that's the reaction you're gonna get.
So yeah, you all end up sharing this crocodile, and afterwards, what's happening?
I feel like during the feast we're like telling stories about like the battles we've been in. And I'll retell the one of when the star fell from the sky and it chose me to be their champion.
He's the chosen one.
And I'll like rip off my shirt and you can see like there's clearly like this whole like metal side to me. Kinda looks like an infection. Theatrics!
Yes. Mini theatrics.
And then
I go up to Willip with some like crocodile meat and goes, "This makes up for the rations." I pat him on the shoulder.
I say I also bought you rations, but so yeah, as the feast winds down, and all the tables are cleared, well, whatever makeshift surface we're using as tables, I feel like the Gripply are all gathering around this giant clay pot, and the elders are going to the head of it, and Wilp and Penelope are like standing next to the clay pot, and a lot of words in Gripply. And then Willip and Penelope drink out of the clay pot, and they're holding hands, and they both turn purple. And then all the Gripplies throw up Kermit arms, and they each start going up to the pot and drinking from the clay pot. And it starts to get passed around.
I sniff it.
Yeah, as they offer it to me, I'll just like gently, Just
Should smell heavily fermented.
I'll pass it on.
yeah, I just like look at it for a moment and like, no offense, and pass it over to Heron.
I'll look at it for a bit. It's like, meh.
We wouldn't give you
Uh,
something that was gonna kill you.
Yeah. Take a drink. Being polite.
Does Heron die?
No, it's just strong alcohol.
I'll take a drink then as well.
You just had to check if Heron died first.
Oh yeah, if someone else who's not a creepy dies, then I'm not touching it.
Yes, it's strong alcohol and mushrooms.
Oh yeah, well, that's...
As a warm sensation creeps up the back of your neck.
To be fair though, Heron is probably the least likely person to die from poison in this group.
Oh, that's fun.
Basically, it's just gonna make you very sociable for the next, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours.
Implying that Heron isn't already. Although he's probably lost in the Gripply conversations.
More sociable than usual, and you'll feel very empathetic about stuff. Like, everything feels a little bit clearer for some reason.
For some reason, I also imagine that you might be less inhibited, more willing to just say stuff that comes to your mind without thinking about it.
Yeah,
So
and I'm assuming that the Gripplies are like playing music now, and it's got like a heavy beat, much Kermit dancing going on.
I'm imagining through the looking glass if it was the bottom of a beer mug.
Of course, it's the Cantina Band song.
Of course.
It's the standard song on all Gripply raves.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's actually more like the song played by the
Oh,
Ewoks.
it goes Cantina Band, Sandstorm, Ewok Band.
No hooked on a feeling. Or safety dance.
There's always safety dance.
Epic sax guy.
All of the good stuff.
Never gonna give you up.
Pen, pineapple, apple pen.
No, it's not the good stuff.
No, and the person that suggests that song is actually beaten by the band before the band continues.
I approve of this.
But yeah, just general debauched rivalry going on.
And I will probably join the conversation just when the Gripply starts speaking Gripply. He'll just leave and join another conversation.
But yeah, I don't really think much else happens. Not unless Willip has it planned.
No, there really isn't much to the ceremony besides everybody starts tripping balls.
Yeah, I assume that at some point Willip and Penelope will like go in private.
No, there's no mating ritual like that.
Oh, no.
Because our mating is seasonally bound. But we'll probably just be like making out the entire time. Frogs can still do that.
Just lots of time.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, my brain.
Yeah, same.
And scene.
If it's any condolences, I was only a second behind you.
Yeah. Me too. That was.
These are the moments when I'm glad that we have like 4 viewers on the stream, so we don't have anyone who does fan art.
I'm just gonna say goblin dick butt.
That would be glorious. It would be horrifying, but it would be glorious. And then just like add flames and it's jazz.
I was referring to a very specific piece of fan artwork.
Yeah.
But
I know. I've seen it.
I haven't, because I value my mind.
Who cares about sanity? It's overrated anyway.
Yes.
But yeah, eventually you all become tired enough and go to sleep. For some of you, it might be early. For some of you, it might be when the rest of the party have ended. And it becomes a new day. Everyone gives me a constitution. And Willip will have a +2.
Everyone.
Constitution
Oh,
or
no.
fortitude?
Oh, only those who drank. A fortitude, I mean. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, once the party got too animated, Fake Half and Shadow retired to a tree and just fell asleep.
I think I'm hungover.
Yeah, Heron, Willip, and Cornelius, you all feel the after effects.
Why
Uh,
are the 2 weakest? Why are
You probably,
what?
you probably wake up to a loud noise of
I'm
me and Shadow
slightly.
playing fetch with a piece of meat.
Like how? How?
I'm slightly amused,
We drank more.
but Althea rolled like twice what Heron rolled.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
what makes it hilarious.
Actually, triple.
Yeah, triple.
And I don't usually drink, I just drank because it was polite.
Yeah, Shadow's probably roaring and jumping around.
But yeah, you feel kinda a bit sick as you hear the Gripply start collecting whatever they can. And getting ready to move on.
I will just poke the others that are not awake or trying to stay asleep. Just like we should probably go.
Go away.
I will poke you more.
Let them sleep for a second, and we can clean out the camp. Like, let's...
Yeah, that's true. What are we gonna do with the dragon?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, that didn't get cooked.
I don't know if we cooked it or not.
No, it was poisonous, and to clean out the poison, you have a feeling that it would take a certain treatment, as detailed in Scandinavian the world.
I think we could, like, maybe get its teeth or something.
I could chop it up for bits.
I will mumble, just get a couple of scales and teeth and claws and leave the rest.
We'll just completely descale it, desecrate the body, nail it to a tree.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, you actually think that if you take the scales, you might be able to turn it into a shield.
I want that.
The more important thing is actually the hide.
Terrible. I botch it.
Oh, yeah. Well, the scales are on the hide, okay?
Also, I'm a professional tanner, so...
You'd be surprised at the fact that the scales and hide on a dragon are 2 separate things.
Well, obviously.
Well, Faircast, you start like trying to turn it into its component parts, and your knives just slip continually.
Am I able to separate the skin?
I'm just
Yeah.
literally chopping it up. I'm not even.
Yeah, you are able to separate the skin, but Faircast like ruins most of the other possible ingredients.
Great. Can
And
I?
he didn't drink.
Oh yeah, maybe he should have been drinking.
Did I get a tough though?
Can I investigate the camp if I find anything interesting, like a rogue coins or something?
Yeah, didn't you do that last time?
I don't think so. I don't know. What? At what point? I don't know.
Oh yeah, actually, you just ended the combat. You didn't like loot or anything.
Yeah, I don't think we did anything like that.
We've
I
gathered
think
all
we
the
were,
loot into a giant pile.
I think we were kind of like rushed.
Yeah, you will find one cloak, one ring, one small, um, like club-like thingy. That is what you deem to be magical. And then you find 300 gold coins and 50 silver.
I don't know, my people don't use money. Do you guys need any of this stuff?
Uh,
I mean, more scribing supplies are expensive.
I assume that the hangover people are still in bed while we do this.
Well, Willow's up, but his eyes are closed, but he has something that kind of looks like coffee in his hand.
So muddy water.
Yes, exactly.
One of the Gripply children runs over to. Yeah, it's going to run over to Heron.
All right, I'm probably like laid out in the back of the cart.
Shakes hands, Kermit hands.
But I don't speak Gripply. Sorry. I didn't do a comment.
It runs over to Willip. The big one. Why he don't want to play with us?
He doesn't know how to speak properly.
Can you tell him we want to play?
I will relay that message. So what? Yeah, Heron, I'm just like, they want to play with you.
Well,
They want to play with you.
like,
Just hold your arms out or something.
How to take care of children by Willop. Just hold you out your arms or something.
And they'll jungle gym all over him.
Yeah, one of them is like, you look like my dad sometimes does. Then mommy gets angry.
Huh? That's very confusing.
Yeah, that young Gripply runs off.
I sip my mud water.
And like 3 minutes later, comes back with something in a small vial. Gives it to Heron.
I take a sniff.
Is it mud water?
It like smells like chemicals of some sort.
Is it kind of herbal?
Yeah, seems like it.
Mm.
It's Jägermeister.
I'll drink it. I'm guessing it's probably an alchemist kindness.
Well, actually, you go from being hungover to being completely sober and no hangover at all.
So an alchemist kindness. As I expected.
I usually take mine in mud water in the morning, and I sip my mug.
I was thinking about just taking like a couple of sips of wine and just resetting the clock. Because everyone knows that the best cure for hangover is more alcohol.
Hair of the
obviously.
dog.
You can't get hungover if you're always drunk.
So, how about this stuff I found?
Well, technically we found.
Technically,
Well,
we
everyone
did.
found it.
Yeah.
There's some treasure from the dragon, there's some treasure from the slave camp.
So should we, should our more magically inclined have a look at the items while we others do inventory?
Yeah, and I'm gonna start organizing Gripply for our march back. So I go and do that.
Okay, well, are you ready to ride up?
Just a second. Okay.
In the dragon's chest, you find 19 platinum pieces, 900 gold pieces, 2,300 silver pieces, and 900 copper pieces. Oh, and any one of you, what languages do you have?
Silver common.
Yeah, those who didn't already find it.
I have Common, Draconic, Infernal, Abyssal, and Halfling.
Common,
Well-
Dwarven, Draconic, Infernal, Scald, Elven, and Celestial.
Well,
Oh, and Strix.
well, someone did have draconic, and that's really
Yes.
what's important.
Obviously the wizards have draconic.
We both had it.
Yeah, it's like if you're a wizard without draconic, you're not a wizard.
Yeah, well, it says Bitsy's first horde.
Oh,
Now I feel bad. Now I'm feeling bad for chaotic evil, the 8-year-old dragon.
that is mean.
Well, it's ours now.
Now I'm glad I wasn't there when they killed it.
You gotta wonder where he had got the horde from.
From terrible people,
Oh,
probably.
dragons are going to dragon.
Hunter's gonna hunt.
Then there are various gemstones, including a pair of amethysts and black pearl, some jade, some quartz, topaz. Anyone wants to roll appraise?
Hang on.
Does the black pearl have a small annoying monkey?
No.
Can I substitute my craft jewelry?
Yeah.
I will roll this and I will probably
I
fail.
think I have a fairly good idea of what they're worth.
Oh dear.
They're just stones.
Well, Tadao, you're pretty sure you won't get much for it. I mean, they're pretty worthless. Heron, you have a feeling that Somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 gold. No, 1,500 and 3,000, depending of the day. And Cornelius, you are pretty certain that with the right sellers, you can get 2,030 gold pieces.
Sweet.
Yeah, I probably think of them more as materials than I think of them as commodities.
Yeah, well, it's basically 2,000 gold pieces worth of gems you have found.
Mhm.
But of course, since he rolled so high on his appraise, he's getting like 2,030 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, and 3 copper, something like that. Then at the same time, you estimate that this chest itself is quite valuable. It's actually gold that's used to make some of the ornaments, and some silver and a bit of platinum. And it's worth around 500 gold pieces.
So, almost secret chest worthy.
I don't remember how much is needed for that.
Is it big enough for me to sleep in?
Yeah, actually.
I will do
Yep.
that.
You will be a bit cramped in it, but you can sleep in it.
At least you feel safe.
And yeah, then it also had a mithril shirt. It's not magical. And then the mages recognized small stick as a wand.
And is it a one of fireballs?
Roll Arcana.
I'm just taking 10 for 20.
No, it's a wand of grease. Cast as level 1.
So useful, but not very powerful.
Nah, not a particularly powerful wand.
Wand of lubing.
Ooh, how many charges are there left?
27.
Still worth a little bit. Not
I
much.
could have a use for that.
Then you found 3 magic items in the camp.
Yeah, I assume we were able to identify those.
Yeah. Well, the ring is a ring of protection, +1.
Okay.
The cloak is a cloak of protection, +1. And the small stick, for those who know magic, realize that it's a rod. And it's a magic rod, a lesser merciful spell.
For when you don't need to kill something.
Yeah.
And for me, literally useless.
Oh, I'll take it. I can find a use for that.
Yeah, I don't have any spells that deal damage. Except to myself.
A non-lethal flaming sphere.
So just
Non-
like a slightly toasty sphere.
Non-lethal power word kill.
It's called a toasty orb.
Oh, toasty
Oh.
orb.
Or when you need to take down all of your slaves at the same time, and it's like, merciful fireball.
No. Merciful horrid wilting.
Well, then you need a greater. Because
Yeah.
the lesser is...
Yeah, those only go to 3, I know.
yeah, level 1 to 3.
Merciful Unholy Blight.
That sounds fun.
That just sounds wrong.
Yeah, and also impossible. Because it...
That's like merciful harm.
Yes.
It's just wrong.
Well, it just turns all of the damage into non-lethal.
Yeah. Which for Unholy Blight does almost nothing.
Set your finger of death to stun.
Yes.
Yes. Disintegration.
I only push. I didn't remove the flesh. I simply ripped it off so it can be reattached.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
In any case,
Heading back to that weird invisible house.
I thought we were already there.
No, actually, you were still at the camp.
Who wants a ring? Who wants a cloak? Who wants a mithril shirt? And what else did we have?
Well, Metamatic Rod was already taken, but
I'll take the rod.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else is used for it.
You take
No.
all the roads.
the only item that I would even remotely have any use for is the ring. I already have a cloak and armor.
Yeah, I'm not a cloak person. In the least.
I could take the cloak.
Well, we must all remember that we shouldn't discriminate Cornelius just for liking the rods.
Giggity.
I think that joke was discriminatory. We need to set you up with HR.
Out of character. Thea, what's your AC?
Let me check. It is 20.
Okay. Well, then it's like literally which one of us wants it.
The ring? I don't need a ring.
Does anyone else want the ring?
I
Aaron?
wouldn't mind it, considering out of character I take penalties when I rage, so it's nice to have the extra buff.
I mean, you could have it. I mean, they already have the cloak, so.
And it's nice to have for the future because I can upgrade it into something better. Because crafter,
Yay.
actually no, I need like 7th level for that, so never mind.
Well, there's still a few levels for that.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna take craft ring because it's very limited in its use. It's nice.
Not if you craft to the entire party, but of course if you only craft to yourself, then yeah.
Oh, I will craft for the entire party. It's just that I'm gonna have to prioritize myself, or I'm gonna fall behind the curve.
Okay.
Anyway,
I will hand everyone 83 gold pieces. And then I will perform more math.
83.
Yeah.
Oh, you save some for other times, I guess?
Gold pieces. No, there's 9. You said 900.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. I can do math.
and you have 6 people, so that's like 150 to each just from that.
Yeah, so yeah, it's exactly 150. Exactly. I can do math. I can use things. I can not misclick things. They actually hand over 150. There.
That was much easier to add.
Sorry, how much was that?
150. And everyone 6 platinum pieces. And everyone 383 silver pieces.
What did you say for silver?
383. And 150 copper pieces. And did we have a party fund?
Yes. What was the copper again? Because I lost
150, the same as the gold.
Okay.
And in the party fund, we shall leave 1 platinum piece and 2 silver pieces.
Alright, let me fix that. Barely even worth noting. If you look at party funds, you'll notice that we actually have quite a bit.
Yeah. And did someone want the Wand of Grace?
What?
Did someone want the Wand of Grace?
I mean,
Yeah, I could use that for defensive purposes. But if someone else has better use of it,
oh no, I have my own grease, thank you. So I might also be able to craft those at some point. Maybe.
I'll take it for now then.
Just checking, do you have it on your spell list?
I do?
I
no.
meant fair calf, because
Oh no.
yeah, it might be tricky if you don't. Because wands are special.
It depends on his use magic device.
Oh, he lost connection. Grease is a fairly simple one to emulate, because he only really needs to emulate. It's like DC 11 or something. That was a really ill-timed disconnect, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Firebreak?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Canadian smoke. And possibly coffee. Having been awake since 4 a.m. is certainly not doing me favors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also slightly used.
Yeah, I don't remember going to sleep last night. I just woke up and Elite Dangerous was still on my computer. But I was in bed.
What is happening? Why is everyone dying?
Who's dying?
Everyone is disconnecting.
Oh, we had a bio break? I don't think that people are disconnecting.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh. Well, maybe Discord has connection issues.
Possible.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
The internet could be under attack by aliens from the sun.
Yeah, well, maybe we deserved it. circle.
That's
It's
a
a stop
lollipop.
sign.
Oh, no, it's a lollipop.
What?
Obviously a lollipop.
What?
It
What?
literally looks like a T section of a road, and it's a stop sign.
Yeah.
But what happened? You guys were supposed to be in another map.
Oh, a lollipop.
Mhm.
That's a lollipop.
I can look at that, like my map overview, and I can see players are set to be in the start.
Yeah, it randomly like jumped me at least to another map for a moment, and then I'm here.
Oh well, I'm going to move you there, and then
Just a second. God damn it, I almost brought the stop in there.
It was just because while I was waiting, I could like set up the encounter that I was planning.
But now you have to make it instead of a T, you have to make it an X.
I think I broke the internet.
Yeah, it's because you haven't been using it for enough fun. Because we know that's what the internet is for.
That Longhorn Productions reference.
Yeah.
Stop making me feel old, goddammit.
Well, everyone here now?
Yes, with
No, we are still missing Philip.
Oh god. Now I know I'm tired. My eyes are starting to tear up.
Why do I have a feeling that the Discord for some reason puts Sweden in different region than Denmark and Finland?
Because they did.
Yeah, I just noticed because it was the connection, like how we connected. It was me via Max, and then 20 seconds later it was you, Solstern.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yes.
Just a kind of magic.
No.
Due to the outage, I've almost eaten both of my Pop-Tarts before I even got to continue.
Well,
Sad.
I would say it's a good thing,
Yeah.
but I might be wrong.
Man, why do I have this song stuck in my head now?
What song?
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this dawn of Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Pumpkins scream in the dead of night.
Now, is it the original version or the Marilyn Manson version?
It's the original. I like the Marilyn Manson version because it's easier to sing, because it's not like the register
Million
is much easier.
Different people.
Yeah,
But there's
but the original still has the
Finally.
charm.
Oh,
Welcome.
yay!
Middle Europe finally connected. Yes, literally like regional, except Toad, who for some reason joined at the same time as Sweden and Finland.
Toad is magic.
It's true.
Especially if you lick it.
Yes.
So yeah, it's the next day, and you've packed up, and the Gripplies are ready to move.
Let's move then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I set up Oscar to basically follow the horses. Because I'm gonna be nurse deep in a book. Oh, my book.
Yeah, well, you travel for the first day uneventfully. The Gripply are not as fast as you, since they are not mounted, but they are still making do. And yeah, it becomes evening, and you set up camp. And you sleep. And it becomes a new day, and you continue your journey. On the third day, I would like all to give a perception.
Yay. My favorite skill.
Yay! We're related.
Well, Farkath, as you start nearing evening, you can't help but have this feeling that you are hearing in the far distance, in the direction that you traveled from, something that sounds like a big roaring angry, a big angry roar. But oh, Tadao hears it too. But well, you probably just imagined it.
Guys, I think we pissed off the mom.
Yep.
Who's
We
mom?
should probably make the dragons mom.
Oh yeah, because you give
Yeah, we should probably
child.
move slightly faster than we did before.
I didn't kill a dragon.
Yeah, but we
How
did deal with it.
about we get the Gripply on the we hide them. Like move separately from them. Because, you know,
Yeah, there's
they
gonna
are
be nothing but a snack for a dragon.
How about we pile all the Gripply into the cart?
That's such a great idea. Except if it attacks the cart, which it probably won't do, and also it's not a fire-breathing dragon, so I mean, I guess that could be good. But I was more thinking that they could walk in the bushes.
I hide the dragon tooth I took.
Shit. That's horrible.
I'm stuffing the dragon hide into someone else's backpack.
Hey, what are you doing?
You are horrible, horrible people.
I thought you might like a trophy from your kill.
Wasn't mine. It was yours.
Nah.
Usually people want to be dragon slayers.
Not in this case, especially when I heard the roar of a dragon.
I think we should put all the Gripply in the cart and hook all the horses up to the cart.
Oh, for some reason right now I just have this image in my head of like the dragon arrives and everybody just pointing fingers at someone else, and it's like, it was him, it was her.
I don't know a lot about dragons. Are they very perceptive?
Yeah.
Yes, it just like looked in my direction and winked at me when I was a fox.
So, okay, we have no chance of hiding, probably. We can't outrun it. It's a flying creature.
We try and find the nearest city.
Are we certain that it's a dragon?
No, but
It seems like a reasonable assumption.
yeah.
So
It's
how
a
about
educated
we
guess.
just leave the Cripply and the horses and Oscar and the elk, hide them in a giant bush, and go to face this motherfucker?
You
Yeah, no.
no.
Dragons don't fight fair.
Neither do I, but they fight. They're very good at the things they do. This includes fighting.
I wasn't counting on
Also-
a fair fight, but
There is a very high possibility that we won't have to fight.
We killed its kid.
if ye,
I certainly did not kill anything.
that is correct.
I look at you like
Absolutely.
I know what you're trying. And I probably don't know. I'm just assuming that you're planning on feeding me the dragon.
So, should we hide everyone who was involved in? But we still have the hide, and it might smell it.
You should hide the hide.
Okay.
Just give me everything, I'll put it in a bag of holding, which is an extra dimensional space. There's literally nothing you can do about it once it's in an extra dimensional space.
As long as I give it back, I hand over the turf.
Okay, now someone tell the dragon that the Chilalax did it, and we're good.
Who is
what
the
now?
best bullshitter?
Not me. I've learned a little bit, but I'm still pretty terrible at lying.
I'm not exactly the best ever either.
Do you want me to be honest or not?
Not exactly.
Yeah, sorry we killed your kid and skinned it.
Yeah.
I meant more like, you want me to be honest with you or not?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I don't lie. Well, I do. But when I do, people usually don't know the other end of the story. See, there's two parts to a deception. One, either knowing all the facts, and two, being able to pull it off. That's about it. Now, I know all the facts, but it's not certain that if that's the mother, she probably doesn't know all the facts. And very likely, if we just continue traveling, and it is the mother, there's even a chance that she's not chasing us, and we can just continue on our way.
She might just be crying.
So everyone's job is to just look as non-threatening as possible.
Just continue as usual. If shit happens, shit happens. If not, then we count our lucky chickens and walk our way.
I'm still going to be traveling with my bow drawn.
What the fuck are lucky chickens?
I don't know, it just came out.
It's weird.
I love the expression.
It's good. Good one.
I could have also said then we can thank the leprechauns, but
Lucky
doesn't make
chickens are
much of
better.
an yeah, it's not as much of an impact. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an ear out, but I'm gonna just keep Oscar going on the path and keep reading as if nothing happens.
Yeah, folks.
So yeah, you continue. Constantly aware that at some point you might encounter a big dragon, a mummy dragon who wants vengeance for the murder of an innocent baby.
I wasn't innocent.
Innocent my ass.
Like, we feel bad about killing a baby dragon who had his first horde, but like, it wasn't innocent.
We sniffed the water and it tried to bite us.
But it tried to bite me, and then it told us that we were takeout. What is takeout?
Thing is, that's not how dragons think.
Well, I mean, yeah, but doesn't make it any less innocent. I mean, more innocent. Sorry, I can words.
But in their eyes, it's
Well,
just
yeah,
nature's law.
yeah.
It'd be like if an acorn murdered you and we were fine with it.
Yep.
But you don't try and murder the acorn's friends.
It depends. Might be some sort of acorn curse.
If an acorn somehow managed to kill my brother, I would definitely kill all the acorns I can find.
Hey, who knows? It might be an entling.
I should probably, after I've killed all the acorns, start attacking trees then. And this is how supervillains are born.
So what you're saying is you suddenly became the Baroness of Lanker. And I'm the only one who understands that joke.
Yep.
Yep. I think you need to leave.
I just read too much Discworld.
But yeah, well,
Do we eventually make it to the invisible estate?
specific to what's dying.
Yay!
Well, I guess we'll just wait for the last few. BRB. Well, we still miss.
Hello.
Well, we still miss Chris then. I was about to say Chris and Axel, but
Yeah, I was
Axel's here.
actually probably did come up. I just didn't notice because I disconnected from the actual room.
I used magic on it.
Wasted natural 20.
Very eyes.
And that was Chris.
Hello.
So we are walking.
Oh, yeah, I was actually. I think I had a monologue in which I was telling that you continued on your journey and nothing happened. A week passed and you arrived to where the magic manor was supposed to be.
Is it still there?
You don't know.
I continue walking forward.
Yeah, suddenly you stand face to face with 4 people, 2 men, 2 women, all holding bows and aimed at you.
I wave.
Halt.
Hello.
Hi.
We met before.
We are friends of.
You see
Lara?
someone get out from the manor and walking out. Yeah, these are approved and their friends are approved too. Of course, sir. Welcome back. It seems you were successful, the guard says.
Yeah. And there's just a whole pile of Gripplies behind me with wavy Kermit arms.
Why?
Because
Because they're happy.
Because Kermit arms.
Why?
because it's adorable.
Well, Relip and Robert are brought to the Lord of the Manor, and you guys are approached by Laria. Hello again.
Hello.
I will
Nice.
introduce her individually to each separate Gripply.
Oh god, that's going to take a while.
Hello, I'm Laria. Hello, I'm Laria. Yeah, and most of the Gripply, of course, understand, but the younger ones still haven't learned Common.
Just leaning to a wall. Keeping my eyes like on my. Just keeping my fingers on my eyes. Hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna think that this is gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna like kick back in the cart, relax, wait for if maybe the Lord comes out, or this debacle finishes, and I can go in to speak to him.
Yeah, well, the debacle finishes. Robert and Rilip comes out and they say something in Gripply that they have been given permission to stay in the area where they will be safe.
Q in wavy Kermit hands.
Yes, a whole pile /C. Yay!
Cue the wave.
I look confused.
And then it's time for a new feast.
Not again.
Yeah, let's go kill another dragon.
I'm just kidding, there's plenty of crocodiles still left.
I don't think we're in a swamp anymore.
I know, I'm saying from... Well, no, and we probably ate the rest of the crocodile on the way here. Any crocodiles around here?
And no, you're not in the swamp anymore. You are in the forest.
Are you saying that there's no such thing as a
Plain.
forest crocodile?
Probably plenty of deer, boar, and what else have you? Squirrels.
A squirrel for every home.
Sensible.
Yes. And quite likely dire things. At least if you're unlucky.
One would say it's lucky to find one.
Considering how ferocious and dangerous dire things are, except for maybe dire rats.
Well, the Gripply are gonna immediately start setting up in whatever parcel of land they've been dished out.
I'll help them. Just in case they need someone tall.
Yeah, you are helping them. Willip, suddenly you feel a hand on your arm. And yeah, you see Laria, and then she says something. Those near Willip can hear that she's actually speaking Gripply.
What'd she say?
This is normal.
And yeah, you notice that her eyes are glowing golden.
I think you're not wearing your hat.
Oh no, her eyes are normally gold colored, but right now they're actually like shining in the darkness, golden.
That's a really weird thing to say.
She stops and looks at you after having said that. What do you mean?
He clearly said that danger is coming. The gods will make a sacrifice for the greater good. Or their greater good? I don't know.
Did I? I didn't say anything.
Oh, well, maybe I misheard you. Your accent was a little off.
What accent?
You were speaking, you were practicing Gripply, right?
I was? I don't know any Gripply.
Well, there's a key difference between danger is coming, the gods will make any sacrifice for their greater good, they believe sentience little more than animals, and hello. And I will demonstrate the two.
She looks very confused.
I also look confused.
Yes, that also.
I think that sums up our reactions to this very well.
Like,
I've
But-
probably headed in to speak to the Lord, so I'm not there.
but if you were, you would also be a little confused.
Probably.
Well, you get in and you can see that the Lord he is currently sitting at a table writing some letters. Lord Bloodraven.
Good evening, my lord. I wanted to speak with you and see if you had drafted this letter for our common friend.
Yeah, I finished it a few days ago,
Very good.
and he hands it over.
I take it and I tuck it within a little pouch that I hide inside of my breastplate.
Well, I am glad you succeeded in saving all of those Gripply. Slavery is terrible, and we must do our best to fight it. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, but I was kind of speaking to Ravager when
Yeah.
it died for him.
Everything is dead. Except I'm not.
It's alive, except that it isn't.
Yeah. That
Beating.
was
Quick.
beautiful.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope it doesn't crash again.
They were probably just doing a check of the regions, so they probably blocked the regions and are restarting the servers or something. That's why it died for a few people earlier, but not us.
Yeah, well, he said something about slavery being terrible.
Did you catch what I did with the letter?
Pocket.
Yeah, you tucked it away.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we will be able to do something. Seems to be a lot of people who wishes to change the ways of the land as it is. And apparently my own family is not entirely uninvolved.
Well, I hope that you will be fighting for the right side.
Well, as is proper of someone of my standing, I will fight for whichever side I deem the best. Which, no personal slight, but that is not always the one that would be the correct side, if you catch my drift.
Well, I'm sad to hear that. I can only hope that you will choose what you feel is the best,
Oh, trust me, I will always choose what is the best.
and that the best is the same as I feel that it is.
It's likely. I mean, I am no proponent of slavery, for one. And this infernal bureaucracy is a bit of a hassle. But to me, a government is, well, it all depends, really. It's hard to say at the moment.
Yes. Well, have you heard the latest news? Or have you not received any news yet?
No, is being deprived of news for 2 weeks is a fairly easy way to lose touch.
Well, I have.
The flu.
Yeah. Well, I have heard that they are drafting villagers in, well, not villagers, citizens in West Crown to join the armies.
Hmm.
And then I have heard that armies have been traveling towards the border. Most of the armies, actually.
Which border?
Both to the north and to the east.
Okay.
Well, I would say that is uncommon. It is Jelly-X after all.
Yeah, but it's been many years since armies of this size have been drafted.
Would I be right in assuming that the lords have called their levies and whatnot?
Yeah, they are doing that too. I have heard rumors that in Andoran they have been mobilizing too. I really hope it doesn't come to war. That would be devastating and could cost the lives of thousands.
As does every war. Although, I not to be impolite or anything of that nature, but I fail to see how this is much different from what neighboring countries do. It is, if Chelex is looking to expand their lands, it is the prerogative of the Lord.
That is true, but I just believe in the sanctity of life.
Well, so do I. I'm just saying it's not uncommon.
Just because it's not uncommon doesn't make it right.
Well, in any case, you can trust me that I will still get this message to the right hands, and I will not give it to your opponents.
Thank you.
Yes, I am not that much of a bastard.
Yeah, Lariat trusts in you.
Part of me feels that such trust is misplaced. Feels rather naive. But that is a discussion for another time. I won't bore you with my views and values.
Well, I wish you good luck in your further endeavors, and hope we will see each other again. If my lungs doesn't get coughed up.
Yes, indeed. I will still pray for your success. As I still feel that the previous government was better than this one. In any case, I must see what my companions are up to. I feel that leaving them for even a mere few moments might be quite the detriment.
Well, I guess you leave then.
I excuse myself politely and head on back out.
Yeah, you return to the rest. I assume they are kind of being a bit weirded out. So, oh god damn it! Everyone else being disconnected.
I can hear you.
I'm still
Okay,
here.
yeah.
It's literally just the Finlands.
Well, I guess while waiting for them, anyone else have anything to do or say?
I was gonna ask one of the guards if he would train the Griplies how to use bows.
Well, they can try, although they believe that the Griblist will do better generally with crossbows.
Oh, can you show us how to make some of those?
Yeah, they can do that.
I'll take a small class in how to make arrows.
Well, it's not that much, but yeah. Generally, you'll be able to get some ranks in craft when you level up.
I mean, I'll help teach the Griplies how to make arrows.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Generally, because of the Gribley's small size and stature and strength, the bow is not a good weapon for them.
Yeah, they can make bolts and stuff for a crossbow.
We have an excellent dowler.
Although bows are way simpler in construction.
Yeah, they are simple to make.
We can make like those Chinese leg crossbows where you have to like use your legs to knock the arrow. I mean bolt.
Aren't those siege bows, technically?
So, yeah, anything else you'll do while here?
Oh, so I was actually paying attention to when the girl had the whole prophecy, but I just kind of tried to laugh it off as not to like panic anybody. But I relay that message to everybody. So I think the gods are trying to kill us, or something like that.
What? Hello?
Yeah, we're still there.
That message seemed kind of prophetic.
So that's what she said.
Oh yeah, you guys don't speak Gripply. I forget that. And then I realize I've been speaking in Gripply this entire time, and then I have to repeat myself.
Like going back to the family and you pick up the language.
Exactly.
So is this kind of prophecy familiar to anybody?
Save who exactly?
I don't know, themselves? Someone else?
What's this about? Betrayal and danger and what? I feel missed out some something.
I think the girl might be an oracle.
Ah. Oh, maybe. What did she do this time?
She said that to me in Gripply. After her eyes went all glowy. And then she didn't remember saying it. So I taught her how to say hello instead.
Right. Well.
Communication's starting to get painful.
What was that?
I said communication's starting to get painful. People keep dropping in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to say, well, you're here and here we will break for the week, because this is kind of terrible with people dropping in and out and we have to wait, so...
Yeah. I'm also not being very active because I'm so tired.
So, yeah. I guess we'll take a break now and we'll say goodbye to the cameras. If they are still rolling.
Yes, goodbye, cameras.